What is blood and what is dust? What is day without the dusk? Unload the gun, don't shoot with your eyes closed. The body as a battleground where no one gets to wear the crown. Unload the gun, don't go shooting where you don't know. She held the bullet in midair. Time stopped, cameras focused somewhere. Saint David wished for the lake to turn dark before the Virgin Joan of Arc to reveal her leaving hour. Tiger, tiger, in the night they took away her stripes. She learned to fight with neither fire nor light. And when angels gather and they sweep up soldiers from the ground, and when they reach the gate, they nosedive straight back down. They hold the bullets in midair. Time stopped, cameras focused somewhere. Saint David wishes for the lake to turn dark before the Virgin Joan of Arc to reveal her leaving hour. What is blood and what is dust? The price is high for life, for lust. So unload the gun, unload the gun, unload the gun. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money and I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. tried hard to help me, no, he put me at ease. And he loved me so, not he made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I'm so hard to handle, you know, I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby that I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I'm Siobhan Wilson, and I play the guitar, and I sing, and I'm a songwriter. I live in Scotland, and I'm playing some songs for Bloc Telly today. I think the music industry changes all the time, so it's hard to talk about it in terms of like what the music industry is like right now is really different to what it was like almost 15 years ago when I had my first songs on MySpace. So I've seen the industry shift through a few different phases of its existence. What's really interesting about the music industry right now, especially after the coronavirus, is how digital everything's become and how accessible that makes music to everyone, even more than before. And so I'm actually quite excited about that and what it means. I'm so excited about how digitized the music industry's become that I've created a Patreon fan space where I just exist completely on there now. So it's like a members club and my fans join up for a couple of quid a month. It's like the same price as the coffee. And I do live streams to them, I make podcasts, and I have question and answer sessions. So that's kind of cool that I can do that completely from my living room. I think that right now is a really exciting time for independent artists and small indie labels, because things like vinyls still have a lot of value, and you can have your own online shop selling merchandise like t-shirts or vinyls, and you can produce that and send it directly to your fans, and that can be an important source of income for a lot of DIY or independent artists. To a large extent, you can take away the middleman in a lot of processes where you couldn't before. So now, if you have a business model which is centered around a digital platform, such as Bandcamp, such as Patreon, or just social media or your own website, then you can have a lot more of a realistic, a direct relationship with your fan base instead of having a million people in between you and your fans. I feel spiritually closer to the DIY, underground, more like indie punk scene and that method of releasing music and that mentality than, for example, some of the more commercial stuff. I don't think that you have to sound like a punk to be a punk, and I think that a lot of the songwriters who are using their own shops and their own websites right now are doing it for a reason, that they want to talk to people without all the commercial stuff. And so the punks were maybe first, and then maybe other people followed. And that's not true. It's not true. This is a false statement. So recently I started a collective called POWA, P-O-W-A. It stands for Protection of Women in the Arts, and it's a group of us who've got together to challenge the policies and the current standards of practice when concerning the employment of women in the arts. We found that we've done some research into the kind of problems that women face at work in the arts, and there's a high number of complaints and things, and there's a reason why a lot of women are put off working in, like, for example, the music scene, and we don't want that to happen, because we want Scotland to have lots of women in the arts and every job role, so the bigger job roles as well. So we have a Patreon website for POWA. It's patreon.com/POWA Scotland, and we're fundraising for £1 a month to commission female artists' work. So it helps finance women to stay in the scene, working in employment, and it also is quite a positive thing this year with coronavirus and all the loss of employment and stuff like that. It's just a way of trying to help those two things. I think that coronavirus has caused many aspects of the day-to-day workings of the music scene to fold, but other aspects, like of employment, have increased. So for example, Patreon as a website has gone up. I don't know what the exact figure is, but it's something like 200%, like more musicians than before that use Patreon, for example. The film and TV industry hasn't collapsed. Like, it's really hard for live musicians and tour crew, and there have been devastating impacts on like festivals and things like that, but I don't think all hope is lost for next year. I think that after the coronavirus we will build back a scene, and I think that there are a lot of bands who are like struggling anyway before the virus and working on extremely low budgets and kind of not necessarily always making much of a profit from every live show. And so really, when you think about it, it's going to hit them the hardest, and that makes me really sad. But there's a lot of resilient people in the music scene, and there's a lot of there's not enough support, and there's not enough government support. But I think that musicians will still be here after the virus and still playing and that kind of thing. It's really cool to get asked to come and sing for Bloc Telly, because Bloc's an independent venue in Glasgow that I've played at many times. I've been to the open mic, met too many times, I can't count. And it's a really important part of like the Glasgow music scene, and so it's nice to see that I've transformed my career online, like I've digitised my career, and it's nice that Bloc's digitised this part and made a TV channel, and I still get to play at Bloc for the TV, so it's nice. It brings a bit of normality into my life to get asked to do this, so I'm happy to be here. switch it off, whatever it is that bleeds out all your best thoughts. You're stuck in the break of a wave. You're haunted by a line from a song. You're beaten by the weight of a prayer. Try to move on. Neither Kathy nor Anna Karenina belong in my proletarian life. So look around, wherever that is. Whatever you keep or lose, you are part, all part, you impart all that surrounds you. You're stuck in the break of a wave. You're haunted by a line from a song. You're beaten by the weight of a prayer. Try and move on. 'Cause the truth is always waiting inside the next thing that you will find, and all that you'll do, it's already inside of you. You're stuck in the break of a wave. You're haunted by a line from a song. You're beaten by the weight of a prayer. Try to move on. Your moon has come, the day is undone.